Hey everybody, and bright blessings. Lady Leeanna here with another edition of Wicca for Today. And I'm feeling a lot better today. You know, I guess that supermoon, ecliptic moon, harvest moon, blood moon thing didn't hurt whatsoever. Also, you know, some minor spell works for health that I did yesterday, and a lot of good wishes from you guys on my getting well. You know, all of this working together, I feel that it really had a very powerful impact on me and brought me up out of illness almost completely. I mean, almost completely recouped after only about 4 days of being sick. And this stuff usually hangs around for a while with me. But, yeah, I mean, and I really couldn't ask for a better family than you guys here on the pagan communities. You know, you guys are really beautiful, and I wanted to give you a great deal of thanks, you know, for being there and for saying the sweet things that you do. I couldn't ask for better people to be talking to, you know. I feel really lucky for that and blessed by the God and Goddess. Anyway, so last night I did, other than a little bit of healing work for myself, I concentrated before the shadows started hitting the moon. I concentrated on some prosperity and success within my career work, as far as my reading here in the shop and as far as my videos online goes. And I did a little concentrating for my husband's success and prosperity within educational pursuits and work as well. Now, when the moon was hidden and dark, I started doing a little bit of protection work. Not a lot, but a little bit of concentration on that. And, you know, a few little odd and end things there. But when the moon was beginning to show again and got nice, big, and bright, I concentrated on praising and giving thanks to the lords and ladies, all the faces of the Lord and Lady. You know, started giving a great deal of thanks and gratitude to them, as well as sending energy out to you guys for a really good year, because I feel that y'all need it and have probably been going through as hard time as I have. You know, I think everybody is really going through a lot of hard times, and you know, for all that you guys do for me, or all that you make me feel, you know, I sent out some energy for you guys and felt really good and strong about that. But you know, either way, it was a really good night. By the way, it was cloudy and rainy and pouring down, so I did not see any part of the moon whatsoever, to tell you the truth. You know, but I merely tapped into all of the energy that was in the earth and the air, and there was a lot of it because, as you know, the water and the thunder and lightning, it magnifies everything, you know, and so it just made it that much more powerful for me, you know, and so it really helped in all those works that I did. I baked cookies, so to speak. That is one of my types of talismans that I do, and I talked to you a little bit about that on the video last, which was to do with the harvest blood moon thing, you know, that I did just yesterday, or ran up just yesterday actually. You know, I baked my cookies, so to speak, and putting all of my crystals and ingredients in the dough and cooking it in and all. And after a few days of it standing and hardening even more yet, then I'll commence to decorating those talismans, and then I'll keep them for the time ahead, generally about a year, because as we all know, everything deteriorates or depletes over time, including the ingredients in your hair, the DNA, and all of that. And, you know, and so, you know, spellworks really give you a doorway, but they by no means do everything for you implicitly. And that's one thing that you guys really ought to know. And I guess that's kind of what I wanted to talk to you guys about today, is how spellworks really give you a leg up. They give you a doorway. And they take care of you for a time. People will do spellworks left and right and expect that those will last a lifetime. But they're not meant to last a lifetime, and you really wouldn't want them to anyway. You want the love to last a lifetime. But the spellworks, okay, no one wants to go through their entire relationship debating as to whether or not the person that they're with is actually with them because of a spellwork they did, or if that person really loves them. Well, you don't have to wonder about that, because, well, yeah, for the first year it's quite possible that the spell work that you did to get that person, or to keep that person happy with you, or to make that person have feelings for you, or whatever it is that you're doing, including all the other spells, by the way, to do with any other matter, including prosperity and whatnot. No one wants to go through life debating as to whether that's going on because of them, or because they have the needed traits within themselves to actually pull it off as far as business and success goes, or that person that they truly love with all their heart is really with them because they've grown an actual love to them, for them. And that's why magic, it gives you a doorway, an opening, but it doesn't do it all for you, and nor should it. You know, I mean, I did a spell work because I needed love within my life. I didn't target any specific person, and nor would I. Don't suggest that anybody do, but there are people that will, and that's okay for them. But I put it out there in the universe that I wanted a new love, and I wanted this list of traits, and I wrote them out, and I gave them to the spellworks, and I got what I asked for. Unbelievably what I asked for. I mean, too good the first time, as I did the spell work once, and again didn't target anybody, but got exactly what I want, and an overabundance of what I put down, you know, and didn't put the balance in there, you know, to protect myself from getting overly that amount. Had to break it, get rid of the person, you know. Unfortunately, they were a good heart, you know, but just too dramatic, too talkative, too overly emotional, and too overly everything, because I did not specify enough, you know, the good balance of things. The second time I did it, I got Austin. Still not targeting anybody, but got exactly what I wanted, and put a bit of a balance in there to make sure it wasn't overly so. And it worked out great, you know. So, you know, the things that we ask for, we can get, and sometimes we can get too much of what we really think that we want, and learn a lesson from that. But back to the main point, and that was, spellworks are meant to give you a doorway, a chance at which you can accomplish that which is truly wanted. The Lord and Lady, they don't do everything for you, and they're not meant to do everything for you. Earth magic, low magic's aid, is not meant to do anything implicitly for you either, but give you a doorway. So, and that's another thing that we need to talk about in another video, is high magic's aid and low magic's aid, and we'll get around to that. But you know, nothing above or below is meant to give you the thing that you want throughout your life. It is meant to give you an opening to accomplish that which is wanted. And you should bear that in mind. When a spell work wears off, what happens then? You know, That person could go their own way if the love that they feel for you isn't truly their own. Or if they've built a great love for you over the time that the spell was going on, then perhaps they'll stick around. But do you want to always wonder, say 10, 15, 20 years from now, after you've had children,